Bob Plaschke. We're broadcasting from a beautiful campus here at Sacred Heart. This is the Dunleavy pool complex. We're just about ready to tip off, so to speak, for it's the Holy Wars today. It's the Bellarmine prep against Sacred Heart Gators. The Holy Wars, and both are Catholic high schools. And super excited to be here today. It's a beautiful, gorgeous day here in Atherton, California. 70 degrees. I'm joined here by my erstwhile colleague and water polo expert. This is father of two Division I water polo players, Kurt Churkian. Kurt, welcome.
Hey, Bob. Great to be here. Getting excited for some spring water polo. The sun is out. It's shining here in beautiful Atherton, California. A balmy 72 degrees, and boys are ready to play some polo.
This is super exciting. These are two of the best teams in the South Bay. The game has just kicked off. We're ready for the sprint. Hopefully everyone can view in real time. And Jack Vort, beautiful swim, takes possession of the ball.
Sprinting for Bellarmine was Eric Ellison. Sacred Heart 1-0 on the sprint.
So, folks, we have an immediate kick out.
That's Hunter Pilarski out for Bellarmine.
Oh, a beautiful score. I think that was
quick score by
Jake
Tsatsi. Yes, of course.
Jake is a fantastic junior. Been on varsity, started from his freshman year. Great swimmer. Great athlete.
Yeah,
so
older brother Alex playing water polo at Harvard this upcoming season as a sophomore.
That's right. In fact, Alex and your son, Andrew Trukin, were on varsity together a few years ago.
So Connor Long over to Adam Humbert. Up at top is Johnny Kujawa, and back to Johnny. Bellarmine working it around, loses it in the corner.
You see for the folks on the outside and watching in, you'll see the attempt to try to get the ball inside.
It's a regular foul. Johnny Kujawa passes over to Connor Long. Connor's going to take the shot, lobs it over the cage. Back to Sacred Heart.
So you'll see generally, folks trying, the team will try to move the ball inside into the center position if they can. That's a nice block, nice defensive move by Charlie.
Yeah, tried to get into the center there. Bear Weigel. Bellarmine was having none of that. And here comes Bellarmine.
So, Kirk, Bellarmine's always been a consistently fantastic swimming program. So their athletes, all the water polo players swim, and so they're all very fast in the pool.
Right. Their longtime swim coach, Larry Rogers, died recently, and Larry had an amazing legacy as a water polo coach, and then semi-retirement took over the swim program, which is also legendary.
It's a great shot by, that's right, not Garrett West, but Garrett West. Congratulations. Garrett coming new to us this year. Kirk transferred from Greenwich Academy, Brunswick Academy in Greenwich, Connecticut.
Sacred Heart going coast to coast.
There's not a portal. There's no portal in high school, but at least nice for us to pick him up.
Recruiting knows no bounds here at Sacred Heart, huh?
That's right.
All right, Bellarmine working it at the perimeter.
Oh, nice defense. Bear Weigel.
Ordinary foul given. Ball passed off. Worked into the corner. Connor Long into the middle and swarmed by Sacred Heart. And here come the Gators.
What a beautiful, beautiful day out here. Hopefully folks who are on the broadcast can see, and hello to everyone out there. I think there's 17 to 18 people watching today. See if we can break 20.
Massive numbers. We're trending on Twitter right now.
Exactly. Now you see Mike. Try to get in the whole set. Oh, nice pass. Can he pick it up? Oh, nice try. Nice try.
That was steal by Philip Long. Back to their goalie, Alex Hegman. Outlet pass goes to Connor Long in the corner. Ordinary foul given.
If you can hear in the background, you hear this word press. It means it's kind of a man-to-man defense. It means he wants the Coach K for the Gators wants everyone to push on their player. Then they drop back into a kind of a zone defense here. Now, when you see the Coach K employs the strategy of having the players leave before there's the 30-second shot clock, folks, and so they have to get a shot off by 30 seconds.
So the Bell's frustrated by that offensive effort. Defense really clamped down on him, Bob.
Oh, absolutely. No.
Well, as we know, defense wins championships, right?
Absolutely. As we saw with Baylor.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, now the ball's on the inside to Bear Weigel. Nice shot, Bear Weigel.
Very good. Just muscled that in past Alex Hageman, the Bell's goalie.
Bear Weigel, part of a very talented junior class here at Sacred Heart. A number of what will be likely Division I collegiate athletes. Bear Weigel being one of those heavily recruited. Here, Coach K, just with a deep roster, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, they're losing a lot of seniors, but the talent of the underclassmen seems to be deep as well.
No, that's right.
So Bellarmine working it out to the corner. Johnny Kujawa again back over across the pool.
So Johnny Kujawa, great player. He's committed to playing at UC Davis with his brother.
Nice. Oh, nice shot by Connor Long. Blocked by the Gator goalie, Griffin Price.
What number is Johnny?
Johnny is over there.
Number 9?
He is
number... Is he number 11? No, what is he? Oh, look at good
number 11, sorry.
Good passing. Here comes the shot. Oh, nice shot. Almost in.
Yeah, that looks like Alex Morafusa, number 6.
Oh, look at that beautiful outlet pass by Griffin Price. Griffin, a very highly regarded junior goalie, been playing varsity for 3 years.
Yeah, Griffin Price's talent has always been pinpoint accuracy on his outlet passes.
Oh, beautiful shot by, but not there, by Isaac.
Yeah, Isaac Rodenberg hit the post there, the goalie's best friend, and ball is cleared by Alex Hageman. And here come the Bells. Philip Long is kind of trapped in the corner there.
So nice steal.
Okay.
Nice steal.
Intercepted by Mr. West out there on the far corner.
Over to Jack Fort, one of our left-handed players. Oh, nice pass by Jack Fort to Bear Weigel. That's a beautiful combination.
Quick feed into the center, and Jack gets the assist.
A few substitutes going in. We have Teddy Pesquezi, number 16.
And as we pause the score here, Sacred Heart 4, Bellarmine 0, 2:25 left in the quarter. And
Well,
it's a beautiful day, and you and I are working on our suntans here as we
Agreed.
watch these brown bodies get in and out of the pool.
It's a gorgeous day, but so that's 4 quick goals in just under 4 minutes. Bellarmine and Sacred Heart, we call it the Holy Wars. There's multiple Holy Wars, Kirk. There's the SI versus Sacred Heart. There's SI versus St. Francis.
Indeed, we have an all-Catholic league, don't
exactly. I guess maybe that's kind of a standard. But when Bellarmine and Sacred Heart played,
had some parish skirmishes, if you will.
That's the better way of maybe saying it. When they played last time they played at Bellarmine's pool, and Bellarmine scored early from the whole set position and played really good defense.
Connor Long with a little lob, hit the post there.
And you can see the beautiful pass. Oh,
I don't know about you, Bob, but lobs are sometimes frowned upon.
Oh, another great pass. This case by Will Swart to Bear Weigel.
Bear Weigel's putting himself in consistently good scoring positions and setting his teammates up to assist him in his goal rampage here today.
Yeah, no, seriously, he's on a tear.
So I think that's a hat trick at least for Bear Weigel at this point.
So Luke Hammer Schulten, known as Hammer by his teammates, and Andrew Plaschke, both multi-year veterans of the varsity team. Here we go. Another defensive. No kickouts yet on. So good defensive game so far.
Working over the corner to Philip Long, back to the center to chase Connor Long there. It's like the brothers are working together. I'm not sure if they're related, but two long boys in the pool. And the Bells are back on defense, and the Gators are doing a nice transition offense here. Lots of and there's a contra foul, an offensive foul by Sacred Heart, turning the ball over to the Bells.
See, this is going to be a fairly contested, fairly well contested game because you've got so many fast swimmers. Oh, look, here we go. This is Andrew Plash. He's got to get back in good defense.
There we go. Eric Ellison fouled. And draws the kick out.
From timeout on Bellarmine.
Oh, wait, sorry.
30-second timeout
he
for Bellarmine. He
did not draw a kick out.
No, I think he did get a kick out, didn't he?
Will Swart is sitting out for 20 seconds, and so Bellarmine has called a short timeout to send in some reinforcements to work on this 6-on-5.
So those out in the audience, including my mother, let's explain the kick-out process.
Hello, Mother Plaschke.
Hey, Mary Plaschke. Happy Friday to you. Let's explain the kick-out process, Kirk, if you could.
Sure. An egregious foul performed by anybody in the pool earns them an ejection for 20 seconds, giving the opposing team a one-man advantage. And they're going to try and work the goalie around, get him to use his legs, tire him out, get in position for a quick shot, typically from one side or the other.
Beautiful block by Luke.
Recovers. They're moving around. They're back to even. Oh, bar down and just out.
Oh, that was close.
So
now they're back to even. So
strong shot in the corner there. I believe that was Alex Morafusa.
So that's Grant. Grant did a great job. Grant.
Yeah.
West doing.
We have Isaac Rotenberg setting the middle, but there's an offensive foul, and the ball turns over to Bellarmine.
It's kind of like a charge in basketball when the person pushes off. Oh.
And closing seconds. Long shot.
So
Johnny Kujawa, and saved by Griffin Price. And with the end of that quarter, Bob, what's the score?
We are 5-0 here. That's an impressive lead. And did better than they did. Better, Sacred Heart getting out to a much faster start than last week when they were at Bellarmine. Maybe it's that home court advantage, Kirk. Maybe
the weather's a lot warmer here. Maybe
exactly.
these lizards are warmed up and ready to go.
We'll take a quick break in the action, and we'll be back in about a minute to catch you up on the exciting second quarter here at the Dunleavy Aquatic Center here at the campus here at Sacred Heart. We'll be back in about a minute. Pass.
I don't know about you, Bob, but lobs are sometimes frowned upon.
And over to Jack Fort, one of our left-handed players. Oh, nice pass.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, now the ball's on the inside to Bear Weigel. Nice shot, Bear Weigel.
Polo coach, and then semi-retirement, took over the swim program, which is also legendary. That's Hunter Pilarski out for Bellarmine.
Oh, a beautiful score. I think that was... Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're at the start of the second quarter here. This is called the Holy Wars, or as Kurt, my erstwhile colleague, would say, the parish scrimmages. Skirmish, I think is the right word. Sacred Heart battling the Bellarmine Bells in this kind of divisional, the two Titans here. Sacred Heart off to a quick start, 5-0. Folks out in the audience, my bad. It's not Grant West, it's Gavin West. Gavin being the junior transfer that came in from the East Coast, transferring into the team this year. So Gavin and parents and relatives listening, my apologies. It's Gavin West. So, Kirk, any early impressions of this game?
So the defense on Sacred Heart has really stood out as being very impressive. Bellarmine had several shutouts in terms of not being able to take a shot on the Sacred Heart defense during some of their offensive possessions. And then the fast transition offense for Sacred Heart has really come up with a number of goals for this team.
Jack Ford again winning the sprint.
Yeah, it looks like Brian Boschkin was sprinting for the Bells.
So if you can look in the middle of the pool, you'll see Michael Heller, number 3, in that center position. Michael Heller, another transfer into Sacred Heart this year. Michael, a senior, transferred last year as a junior, getting the chance to play his last year here at Sacred Heart.
And heading to the Naval Academy is going to be a midi.
Exactly. Oh, beautiful pass there. Oh, high. I think Jack Ford's going to take a shot here and score.
Nicely done.
Jack Ford.
Looked like he had to think that one over for a minute, for a second or two.
Well, you know, I finally learned, because I asked my son, James, who might be listening today, I asked him, he's now a sophomore at Notre Dame, but I said, why do players hesitate? And he said, look, you got to turn and make sure that when you shoot, you've got coverage behind you, because if you miss, then the rebound, and so you need to make sure that your teammates are there covering off so no one's getting down on a fast break. Which I think
well, thinking it through that. Connor Long at the top. Over to Brian Boschkin. Connor seems to be the point guard here. Got the ball, drops it in, and stolen promptly by Isaac Rotenberg.
Well, Kirk, you've been with an active participant of our watch of Coach K's program. It feels like defense is always it starts with defense. And there's a great shot by Darrell Weigel. He's having a great game today.
Yeah, he is not getting much resistance in that whole set position from Bellarmine as of yet. There's just a big kid, as is Michael Heller, to the whole sets for Sacred Heart. Bell's back on offense. Johnny Kujawa up at the top. He looks like he's going to shoot, and blocked by Griffin Price. And here come the Gators back on offense.
Well, Kirk, you can't overstate the importance of a world-class goalie in this sport. They allow the team to get out because they have confidence that the goalie can stop the majority of shots, and Griffin Price has just been fantastic in that position.
Yeah, and it's interesting when you have a goalie of Griffin's caliber, it kind of frees up the defense, because oftentimes the defense is including lanes. And here we have a penalty foul that was on Connor Long, and taking it for Sacred Heart looks like Jake Totsi.
So 5 meter is when it's a foul that would basically prevent you from going from scoring. It's kind of almost like if you basketball, if you were to tackle the player on the way up to a layup, it's
right.
Give him 2 free throws.
Usually the foul is called when the player has the ball in front of him and it's just the goalie that he's facing. Usually the foul comes from behind and interferes with his scoring opportunity. So he is given an artificial scoring opportunity by the referees.
So Isaac Rotenberg, who has been accepted and is going to Princeton to play water polo. Isaac out of the pool, and Jack Ford out of the pool as a junior. Replaced by Gavin West, and now I get the name right. And I believe It was Luke Hammersholt, who
Yeah.
Luke is also going to be playing in Princeton next year.
So another shot by Johnny Kujawa, handled by Griffin Price.
Another beautiful pass down to Will Swart.
Sacred Heart's transition is very quick again. And
oh my God, this is what, the 5th goal for Bear Weigel?
I believe so. He is really having a tear here. Able to really get in front of the Bellarmine defense on the transition.
Bear Weigel, as we said, one of those very highly sought-after class of junior class, who's now going into the recruiting process.
There's a shout out for the Larson family.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But Bear, I think the recruiting season is just getting ready to kick off, right, for the juniors?
I think it's already started, or possibly.
So these are important games and opportunities for the juniors to show what they can do.
So Bellarmine working the ball around the perimeter. Got Ryan Reagan in at full set.
So they're trying to get the ball inside, and you can see that how the defense just collapses. They have to.
Sacred Heart's just sitting there right in front of him, not even giving him a chance.
Nice.
Oh, and a quick shot by Johnny Kujawa again. And caromed off the hands of Griffin Price. Retrieves it, and Sacred Heart is back on offense.
Okay, now they'll move this around. So you see the
Michael Heller in for Bear Weigel.
Oh,
takes the ball, skip shot, bounce off the post, retrieved by Bellarmine.
As you said, the goalie's best friend is the cage.
Those bars surrounding. Okay, Johnny Kujawa getting their offense going. Again, they're having a lot of trouble getting into the center, which is
well, in the last game. Oh, nice block, nice shot.
That was Thomas Walker with that shot.
So in the last game, they were able to get into number 2 into the whole set, and that is it's not an easy position to defend.
Oh, very nice score by Johnny.
And the bells are on the board.
There we go. Johnny was tight inside, just off the near post to us, and was able to execute a little spin move on his defender and sneak it in under Griffin Price's arm.
Good for the Bells. Start to get back into the game.
And a nice move inside by Jake Totsi, but lost the ball to the Bellarmine defenders. And here come the Bells. So Sacred Heart doing their sort of drop zone. Shot by Johnny Kujawa.
Got a kick out here on Gavin West.
That was drawn by Chase Barman.
Okay, this is I think the Bells are going to have to execute on this to stay in the game.
So they're working around the perimeter.
You see they put their hands up. There we go.
And Johnny Kujawa lets it fly. Skip shot off the post and retrieved by Sacred Heart. And we get a lot of white water as the teams head to Bellarmine's defensive end. Gators are on offense. Michael Heller in whole set. Ball comes into him. He turns, and a
beautiful,
nice,
beautiful pass by Jake Dzatsky, and a beautiful shot by Michael Heller.
And that notches up our score to Sacred Heart 10, Bellarmine 1, as we have a minute 45 left in this half.
Usually, historically, Bellarmine and Sacred Heart have had very competitive games.
Oh, extremely. Some of my best memories going back 10 years or more from the Bellarmine Sacred Heart matchups.
Bellarmine has been consistently ranked number 1 or 2 in water polo, certainly, as you mentioned, in swimming, but they've always had consistently great programs, and it's always been the kind of what you'd say, like the Yankees and Red Sox of sorts. But I think the Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart's seemingly pulled away the last couple of years. Bellarmine, I should say, was the co-champion. Oops.
Right. Thomas Walker missed with that last shot. And,
nice play.
Sacred Heart picks it up, and they're quickly back. We have Bear Weigel back into center position. So
nice
that
play.
was.
That was Tyler Hogan, freshman.
Yeah. So Tyler had an opportunity to tap it in, just couldn't find the handle on that, and knocked it out of bounds. And we hear Coach K on the sideline giving some extra tutoring to his freshman.
There we go.
Oh, Ryan Reagan can't find the handle on that, and it's taken away by Sacred Heart.
Tyler kind of heard Coach K, kind of moved affectionately. Tyler,
like with my own kids, you do have to repeat things a few times for the younger generation.
Folks out in the audience, if you can probably relate to some degree. Hopefully, my mother, in terms of I was the perfect child.
She's still telling you what to do.
Yeah,
Bob.
absolutely.
You still haven't heard her.
No. So an offensive push-off by Isaac, who's again playing for Princeton in one of the storied water polo programs. In fact, Isaac and Luke will be teammates at Princeton next year.
There we go.
That's exciting. Your son played at MIT, which used to play Princeton, right? Pretty good battles between
They were, Harvard was their obviously crosstown rival. And here we have a series of offensive fouls, taking it one way and then the next, and the Bellarmine Bells have it and are able to catch Sacred Heart transitioning the opposite direction and score a quick goal. And that was Philip Long who put that past Griffin Price. Bring the score, Sacred Heart 10, Bellarmine 2.
Tyler is a well-regarded freshman, 6'4", going to be a great player. I think he's going to get a little bit of a education from Coach K from confitting that offensive foul. But
well, it's like those young Broncos. You got to break them down before you can build them up. Yes, Coach K is saying 7 times. Did you count, Bob? I thought it was only 6, but
we're parents. We're parents. So
but I think for dramatic effect, you want to drive that point home.
So only 9 seconds left. What you're going to see is Griffin throw. Oh, interesting. Usually he takes that last shot, but didn't do that time.
And time expires. There is 1/2 of water polo in the can. Sacred Heart 10, Bellarmine 2.
Again, this is Bob Plaschke and Kurt Trukian broadcasting from the beautiful Dunleavy Aquatic Center here in Atherton. We'll take a couple of minutes of break, and we'll come back for an exciting second half. Thanks. So, welcome back to beautiful Atherton, California. Beautiful sunny day here at the Dunleavy Aquatic Center. My name is Bob Plaschke. I'm excited to be bringing the second half to you with my erstwhile colleague, Kurt Churkin.
Hi, hi.
Kirk, the battle of this is the Holy
Right.
Wars, but so far this is not much of a war.
Right.
It's more of
Well, it's getting there.
it's a bloodbath for at least the
Now,
first.
Bob,
first
as we
half.
get ready to start the second half, just a
please.
quick shout out to our erstwhile sponsors, Bar San Mateo, your place for family-friendly fun most nights prior to and after the water polo game here at Sacred Heart. And our good friend Phil Johnston, who is the proprietor of said BSM.
Yeah, thanks BSM for all your support for the water polo program here. We win the sprint off this time.
Right. Eric Ellison for the Bells was not successful.
That's Will Swart in. Here we go. Let's go. There's a pick play there. We're gonna.
So it looks like the Bells are in a tight man-to-man here, really trying to cover the center. Now they drop back into their zone. And there's Luke Hammerscold with a shot that's easily handled by the Bellarmine goalie. It's Alex Hegman.
So Luke going to Princeton, joining Isaac, as we mentioned before. Congratulations to those two families. And those, oh, it's inside here, the whole set. Here we go. Oh, what has happened?
Oh, there we go. That was a quick shot by Connor Long, but instead he drew the exclusion foul. As Michael Heller heading the sideline for 20 seconds, and Bellarmine has the ball for their 6-on-5.
So very excited to have Wyatt Stenson in the goal now. He's taken over for
There we go.
Griffin Price. A beautiful pass down.
That was a quick shot by Connor Long that was nicely defended by Wyatt. And an errant pass by Sacred Heart, intercepted by Johnny Kujawa.
So Wyatt Stenson in goal. Wyatt, fantastic story. Didn't play water polo until he was in high school. And was a basketball player. Switched over to goalie, and now will be playing for Santa Clara.
Oh, it's a little tussle out there. And Teddy Pasquesi head to the sideline. He was the one that the referee saw.
Nice play, nice heads up by Luke Hammersmold to go get that ball.
Yeah, steal by the Gators, and here they come in quick transition. Looks like it's 2-on-1. All alone is Jack Fort. Oh, a little tip, and with the aid of the crossbar, saved by Alex Hegman. Nice handling of one-on-one. Bellarmine coming back up the pool.
Oh, Bellarmine has a little advantage here. See, this is the challenge of the fast break.
Johnny Kujawa had it in the middle and did not press his advantage and dumped the ball outside.
Inside.
And he gets it back in and got a good inside position and a nice score by Johnny Kujawa playing that center position.
Johnny, fantastic player. He's back in varsity all 4 years. He and his brother JT. JT are going to be playing together at UC Davis. Great water polo family, like yours, Kirk. Where you have
we really enjoyed playing with that family in the Stanford Water Polo Club.
And what you're starting to see when you see the players kind of rotate in and out, you're starting to see one of the advantages of Sacred Heart is they've got such a deep bench. So they're rotating. They just rotated out what were 3 players will be playing collegiate ball next year, and rotating 3 that will be playing as well. So you just
well, depth of bench is also on the Bellarmine side.
Historically, that's right. Oh, nice pass to
right
Gavin
in the
West.
center.
That's going to be beautiful. Strong move by Gavin West.
Very nice, very nice. Had that ball and was under intense pressure, but Bellarmine did probably as good a job as they could defending and not fouling in that situation. So
great pass by Jake Tazatsky.
That speaks to the skill of Gavin West, the newest recruit from Greenwich Water Polo Club. So now it's the Bells' turn on offense. They're working it around the perimeter. Up at top is Connor Long. Thomas Walker has it, puts it in the corner. That's Chase Barman. Oh, Thomas Walker takes the shot and easily stopped by the field players.
So, Kirk, you once told me, I think, how many calories someone would burn in a game. How many laps they would swim. But, it's truly you're swimming tens, if not up to 100 laps back and forth.
Yeah, the resistance in the pool is immense, and it's not like land-based where the resistance of air is a lot less. But to be fair, you are going quick bursts.
Isaac Rotenberg picked up the 5-meter he had a shot and was prevented from scoring, and now Gavin West will take the shot.
Alex Hageman in the goal, and Isaac puts it into the left corner for another score.
It's just for those out in the audience, it's very rare that a goalie can block a 5-meter. It really is it's an unfair advantage for the player. He's got
it really is a guessing game, right? Occasionally you guess right, but most of the time you don't.
Exactly.
That brings it to 12-3, Sacred Heart on top.
3:25 left in the third quarter. Beautiful day out here. I think, as you said, 72 degrees. Couldn't be lovelier. Hopefully everyone has a nice view from home. All 17 or 18 of folks listening in today.
Sipping on a cool frosty iced tea here, watching water polo. What a great way to spend a Friday afternoon, beginning of a beautiful weekend.
By the way, it's going from frosty to warm iced tea, but nice defense by Bear Weigel. Bear just having a game.
Connor Long takes the shot and puts it, that was Thomas Walker who tallied that score. Bring the total now, Sacred Heart 12, Bellarmine 4.
We have one of my favorite players in the pool. I called him Hair Bear, but this is Harry Roline, and I call him Hair Bear because I coached him in baseball many years ago. And so it's not clear to me, by the way, Kirk, that he appreciates. I'm not sure that Hair Bear is going to be the name he wants to be known as going forward professionally, but fantastic sophomore here in the pool.
Well, Sacred Heart was offensive and turned the ball over to the Bells.
And I think that Hair Bear just got kicked out.
And
no.
Yeah, he's going to go sit on the sideline for 20 seconds and ponder his fate right in front of his coach there. So
nice block.
Thomas Walker tries a shot and field block by Sacred Heart, and here come the Gators.
So Hair Bear, or Harry's brother, Luke Roline, was on the varsity team with your son, Andrew.
That's right. And actually, Luke was an amazing swimmer and ended up being recruited to Dartmouth for his swimming talents. So he is there presently, doing well. I saw his mother and father.
Roline family, kind of another accomplished family of athletes. Thomas Roline playing tennis at SMU. So two collegiate athletes, and if Hair Bear can stay out of trouble,
we'll see.
Oh, 5-meter. Who is that on? That was on.
That was our freshman Tyler Hogan. And he's sitting for 20 seconds, so not a penalty foul, but just a exclusionary foul.
Now, Kirk, it's. I think it's not unplanned it's actually premeditated that penalty box is right next to the coach.
I think he has the ability to glare at them and make them ponder their previous actions. So.
Well, he's a very talented freshman because he's going to have a great career. Anyone, you tell me, Kurt, you've been here much longer than I, but any freshman that's on the varsity, that bodes very well for them as a collegiate athlete.
Well, especially this team, Sacred Heart has gotten just an incredible reputation as one of the stronger teams in Northern California, starting with the recruiting of Brian Kreutzkamp, who, as you know, was an assistant coach at Stanford for many years, but prior to that was a coach in Southern California and was tapped by John Vargas head coach at Stanford, to come assist. And as he puts it, he preferred the high school coaching scene, as he had a desire to have a greater influence in shaping the hearts and minds of these young men.
He certainly shapes their minds and the hearts, I think, eventually, but certainly the minds. Here we go.
Where one goes, the other follows.
Exactly.
And here's Bellarmine on the 6-on-5.
Oh, nice play by Gavin West.
So we've got Eric Ellison with the ball now. And he takes a shot.
Nice block by Wyatt.
Excellent stop by Wyatt.
Wyatt Stenson playing next year at Santa Clara, Division I NCAA water polo program.
That'll be wonderful. Very close by. We'll be able to provide some support, and I'm sure hopefully we'll see him at the Junior Olympics this year.
Yep. His wife is his mother and father, Eric Carey, being able to watch games just going down the street.
Yeah, errant pass taken by Bellarmine goalie Alex Hegeman, and here come the Bells back on offense.
What you see, what Coach K does a very good job of is making sure he's got the right matchups. It's hard to see from a viewer perspective, but he's trying to.
Adam Humber puts the ball in, and a nice little backhand by Ryan Reagan caroms off Wyatt Stenson, and Bells get the ball back.
You see that you're trying to get matchups. You're trying to get players that have a size advantage. Oh, nice block by Wyatt.
So that was a solid shot by Adam Humbert, and it caroms back into the hands of Bellarmine, who get another 30 seconds on the clock. Adam Humbert again into the corner. Eric Ellison crossing to the middle of the pool. Connor Long, who dumps it off to the corner.
So this is a really impressive. That's the end of the third quarter, but an impressive defensive stand there, because you can imagine if you're watching, the defense having to play defense for not one, but two, but three 30-second shot clocks, almost defense for almost over a minute.
Yeah.
A nice example of good defensive play. Now let's talk a little bit more, Kirk, about the Bellarmine program. It's a storied program. Has battled, I think, Sacred Heart almost in every CCS division kind of sectional championship over the years. They and Menlo have been the two tough competitors, and Coach Mello doing a great job of building a great program. Yeah,
Coach Mello started here initially coming out of UC Irvine as an assistant coach for Brian Kreutzkamp, and then got involved with the Stanford program. When Larry Rogers left the water polo program to devote time to the swimming program, Colin Mello was tapped to fill that role, and has been at the helm now for, what's it been, 7 years?
Yep.
6 years?
And I think they played. I think they know that. At least I've been to 4 games where it's been Bellarmine versus Sacred Heart in the CCS sectional.
Doing a wonderful job, and also very actively involved with the Stanford program as well. But one of the more recent graduates of Bellarmine, Gabe DeCiplio, is a starter for the UCLA squad. UCLA, as you know, won the NC2A championship, albeit an abbreviated season, but UCLA came out on top in the finals down in Southern California, beating the other public school rival, University of California, Berkeley.
And then, unfortunately, but Gabe had a good game, I guess, against Andrew Trukian at Stanford, and UCLA was able to.
That's right. UCLA had to get through Stanford for the quarterfinals, and they eked out a 1-point victory. It was close all the way to the end.
John Krinchik taking the ball. Good for John. John's a junior.
Ryan Boschkin on the other side of that sprint for the Bells.
So we have a new set of folks here. We've got Will Garlinghouse, who just accepted an invitation to play at Princeton. So Will Garlinghouse being the third water polo player for Sacred Heart.
And an offensive foul turns it over to the Bellarmine Bells, and they're coming back on offense. 6:31 left in the game. Score 12, Sacred Heart, 4 for Bellarmine.
So that shot was nice play by Hassan Hove. Now Hassan comes from royalty, so to speak. His father played collegiate water polo.
Oh.
You know, yep. Great player in his own right. I think he played at either Berkeley or UC Irvine. I can't remember, but
so he has that aquatic gene, huh?
Unlike the Plashkes, unfortunately, the Plashkes family not having that necessarily that aquatic gene, at least from their dad, but still being able to play.
Maybe the webbed toes that make him so fast, right?
Correct. Now you see they've dumped it there for those out in the audience. Dumping means you just put it, you don't really have a shot. It's kind of a, and you don't want to shoot. You think why, I used to say, why wouldn't you shoot? And the answer is if you shoot and you miss, you give the goalie the ball, who can immediately then pass downfield. So
typically the ball is placed where the opponent has to spend a little time getting to it. Oh, good ball movement there by Bellarmine. And Ryan Boschkin took the shot, but Wyatt covered nicely into that weak side corner.
Wyatt at 6'5", Kirk is an imposing figure. He and Griffin are roughly the same size, but Wyatt with a huge wingspan, so can cover that cage really well.
Yeah, goalies, good goalies have a body type that's very common. They typically are a little wiry. They have long arms. They are widely viewed as being individualist personalities, wouldn't you say?
It is
the goalies are always interesting.
Exactly, 6 against 1. They are certainly.
You got to be a fighter, right, to be in that cage with all those folks shooting at you. So Thomas Walker is out for 20 seconds, committing exclusionary foul, and Sacred Heart has a 6-on-5 now.
So typically Sacred Heart likes to try to get in the middle, try to get a kind of a little skip pass.
We have Tyler Hogan in that number 1 position.
Was that Luke, or was that Tyler shooting?
No, that was Luke.
Luke Bachler.
So
Luke, whose sister Bella Bachler, by the way, is now going to be playing at Stanford water polo.
That's right.
Another dynasty family.
Welcoming her to the Stanford family.
Yep, the Cardinal family. So a lot of success for both the Bellarmine and the Sacred Heart programs. Sacred Heart, just to your point, I think has had a nice run the last 5-6 years.
Nice dump inside. And that was Razvan Alistar, who was swarmed by 3 Sacred Heart players receiving the pass inside. And now Sacred Heart takes its turn on offense.
Hair Bear, or Harry as his colleagues would call him. Those nice pass inside. Boom. Tyler
couldn't handle it, and Bellarmine scoops it up.
Now, when we say you can't handle it, what the folks outside watching can't see is what happens under the water. So when you can't handle it, usually means some part of his body's being dragged under.
Right, when somebody's hand is in your bathing suit yanking you down, sometimes it's a little hard to concentrate. We get that.
Will Garlinghouse on the exclusion, knocked out for 20 seconds. Oh no, number 6 is wide open. Yep.
Oh, excellent shot. That's Alex Morfusa, who a little near post pop-up.
So what typically happens for the audience out is that Coach K puts in his younger players, and he lets them play until something doesn't go to his likings, which is a score, and then he rotates in.
They're brought out again.
Yeah,
right?
They're brought out, exactly.
So with that score, Bellarmine brings up their goal count to 5, Sacred Heart 12, 3:25 left in the 4th quarter here.
So Andrew Plashke checking in. Andrew committing to play at Pomona Pitzer. We have Will Garlinghouse at Princeton, Michael Heller at Navy, Luke Hammersholt at Princeton, and Isaac. So we have a kind of a senior heavy team.
There you go.
Which is good. Oh, we're up. That's good. We're in an immediate power play.
And a little bit of a tussle there.
Yep.
Who's that? That's Tad Mendez, who is going to go sit for 20 seconds for the Bellarmine Bells. Sacred Heart works it.
So the shot will be
Isaac Rotenberg in the number 1 position. That's kind of the driver of the offense, that number 1 position over there, right, Bob?
Absolutely, and I think we're going to see a shot here. No.
Nope.
They're trying to get inside.
They're looking for the pop.
There,
oh,
there it is.
Too well defended by the Bells
Right.
and misdirected just off the post. So good defense by Bellarmine, and now they're back, and they
Stole the ball.
well,
there we go. Let's go.
Another errant pass turns it over to Sacred Heart, and now we're swimming the other direction.
Go, 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 go.
Little ping-ponging here.
Take it. Turn.
There we go. Andrew Platschke getting some encouragement from his father there.
Exactly. Sorry to be slightly biased, but
I don't think he's listening to the broadcast. Can you believe that? We need to wire that into him.
Right, exactly. I wish I could do it. As parents, we do have a tendency to remote control to some degree.
And Bellarmine with some good defense there takes the ball away. And Bellarmine's goalie has changed as well. Luke Vecchiet is in the goal for the Bells. As they are on offense, they work the perimeter out to the top, which is Mason Ramirez. Looks like Bellarmine's got some of the younger players in, giving them a little experience. That's Bryce Despars.
Yep.
And Tad Mendez with the shot, easily handled by Wyatt Stinson. And back to Sacred Heart. So, well, I tell you, Bob, this weather is amazing.
Spring is here.
You know, I don't care if we're the most heavily taxed state in the union. Right now, it's worth it.
Right.
Tomorrow might be a different story, but here we are. Wonderful conditions watching two fine water polo teams here in the peninsula.
Oh, nice shot by Michael Heller.
Big turn and shoot, getting just past the outstretched right arm of Luke Vecchiet. Or Vecchier, if the French pronunciation.
So 13-5 here with just over a minute left to play. The Coach K puts his younger players back in to finish up the game.
Minute 14.
Nice demonstration of defense today on the Sacred Heart side. Bellarmine got off to a slow start and then picked it up in the second half. And it looks like at this point, not enough time for Bellarmine to really mount a challenge. So it'll be kind of see if the younger folks at Sacred Heart can hold off the younger folks at Bellarmine. It's kind of a preview of coming attractions for next year's game.
That's right.
Bellarmine, by the way, was the co-champion of CCS last year. They didn't actually get a chance to play the final game because of fires, so the last game was not played. And so Sacred Heart and Bellarmine split the co-championship there.
Shared the chair, as it were, huh?
Oh, I like that. Nice defensive play by Bellarmine.
Yeah, Sacred Heart had the outlet pass and well defended by Bellarmine. They're back on offense. Out to the point to Nate Roller, who's controlling the ball now. Back to Nate. Passes over to Sam Tian.
It's Hassan, nice defense. Good defense on Sacred Heart's bases.
They can't do anything with it and dump it in the corner.
We'll just run out the clock here. So
15 seconds to the end of our broadcast.
Well, I think, first of all, again, another shout out to the BSM as the happy sponsor, Orange Theory, the Orange Theory truck. And it's
that's right, the Orange Theory party bus sponsored by John Ballack
and Jeff Price.
And his partner, Jeff Price, right.
Appreciate our sponsors today. So that's the end of the game and the regulation. Sacred Heart, the battle of the Holy Wars, goes to Sacred Heart, 13-5. Uncommonly good game today from Bear Weigel. Luke Weigel is his official name, but he had a great game.
Yeah, really was in the right place at the right time. Showed some good speed in getting open on the transition, and really had a solid goal total. Great
defense played by Sacred Heart to kind of commend that. we'll be we won't be on the air tomorrow, Kirk. We'll be watching at St. Francis when Sacred Heart takes on St. Francis at the St. Francis pool. But we'll be back on the air next Friday for Sacred Heart's last game. This is against Valley Christian. Should be a very good battle. Hopefully you'll be able to join me then.
I'm wishing, if it's just like today, I will be so wishing I'm here.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to us today. This is Bob Plaschke and my colleague Kurt Trukian kind of signing out here. And beautiful.
Appreciate the opportunity to bore and amuse you, or one or the other.
Simultaneously, but all good. And we thank you guys for listening. Join us next Friday on our next broadcast. And again, signing out here from Atherton, California.
Good afternoon.